Well, let's get the latest from our Moscow correspondent, Theo Merz. Theo, just tell us what's happening where you are at those protests.
Well, I'm in the centre of Moscow right now, and the protest in support of Alexei Navalny was due to start behind me in this square. But perhaps, as you can see, there's not the huge crowds that the opposition would have hoped for. They were expecting tens of thousands of people to come out, and there have been protests, smaller protests, in major cities all across Russia, but nothing like the huge rallies of people that we saw just a couple of months ago when Alexei Navalny was jailed. And there's been some speculation as to why that might be. Maybe pressure from authorities. They did crack down very hard on those protests. Thousands of people arrested. Or it may be that the opposition movement is simply losing momentum. And we'll just have to see what happens later this evening.
Okay, and what do we know exactly about Alexei Navalny's condition? He's continuing with his hunger strike. It appears his health is really quite worrying.
Well, he's certainly not in a good way. At the weekend, a number of doctors connected to him said that he might die at any minute due to high potassium levels in his blood, which they feared could lead to a heart attack. We had an Instagram post for him, that's the way he communicates with the outside world at the moment via his lawyers, saying that it would take a lot more than high potassium to take him out, but also saying that he looked like a skeleton, and he even joked in his post that he would scare children if they saw him in his cell. And there's confusion over at the moment whether he has actually been able to see non-prison doctors. So I'm not sure exactly where his health is now, but he's certainly not in a good way.
Okay, Theo Merz in Moscow, thank you very much indeed for bringing us up to speed.